Okay, here with Mr. Lundy here. We're at 1004 Waterloo and just going to videotape the grounds. We were talking about these cracks here in the walkway.
Yeah.
Okay. And just kind of showing the condition of the property that they're receiving it in. And back here is the drain field where those two lids are, and then you see the green grass down there. That's the area down there you don't want to drive on. Okay, and then this is that hand dug well like we talked about. It's, you know, not considered potable water. And there's a lid there that if you lift up, there's a big hole in the ground underneath there, so you don't want to do that. But just kind of getting the outside. The beds were all weeded out. Coming around the other side, and again, they know they can take the fruit if they'd like and use it. This here has been all weeded. There's a number of cracked windows here in this mudroom. They're the original windows, and we can certainly note them. All the other windows are new and should be in good shape. And they're aware that the grass and on this side of the fence all around the house is theirs to use and mow and maintain. And so that kind of gets the whole back of the home and such. So okay, well then let's just, I guess we can keep coming all the way around here. And again, your drain field laterals are running on an angle there. I think there's 3 of them down there. Okay, so, and of course the barns are in the pastures for me.
Tendency to really stick at the top.
Oh, the door sticks a little bit. Yeah, sometimes they just swell, and again, it is old, so I don't think it gets used much. Yeah. So, coming in here, do you have your checklist of items?
I do.
Okay.
The only thing.
Do you have it in a certain order that you want to go by, starting in the very beginning?
This is fine.
Okay, what do we got in here?
Nothing really. The floor is cracked and stained, and the walls are rustic. And
Yes.
It's a shop.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this is where you just turn on a light bulb if it's going to be really super freezing cold. But there are a couple of these windows. There's a crack there in that window. I feel like there was another one here somewhere, but I could be wrong. I'm not worried about it though, but there's definitely
that guy.
Yeah, there's definitely that one, and if another one shows up later, it's going to be okay as long as it's still in place.
Scratched or scarred.
Yeah, a little scratch or scarred there. Oil tank's full, so we're good there. It is full. Yep, got a receipt for it, and the chimney cleaned. So coming in the kitchen, anything there?
Well, just
Stove and oven was all cleaned.
kitchen,
Microwave,
flooring,
all
well
clean.
worn.
Okay.
This beam up here is chipped.
Fridge, clean.
Yep, clean and good.
Yep. Okay, and up here you said there's a chip in the beam or something. Oh yeah, just some discoloration up there. That's okay. And something was hung up there. That's probably part of the remodel. And there's a little scuffed area here too, where it's lost a little bit of its finish too, and the paint's just kind of chipping off there. If I get time, I'm going to try to touch that up. Dishwasher's in
Good shape.
good shape and should be good to go. And then all the cabinets and that were cleaned out. And this is the laundry area, and they know it's just the non-functioning sink. It's there.
Right.
And here's the washer dryer combination and the hot water heater. And the lights and a smoke detector in here.
I didn't notice anything that was
Okay.
amiss in the laundry.
So yeah, so in here the floor, you know, it's fur, definitely has some wear and tear. This is in much better condition than where it comes over here. It starts getting where the finish is flaking off a little bit. And 2 tenants ago they had a dog that did some fairly significant damage in here, which is kind of the dining area looking out at the view. And then there's the the oil furnace. In here, there's some discoloration where there's some cleaning done, and up here as well. It just has kind of become part of the character, if you will, of the place. Over here, I noticed there was a dark spot on the paint. Looks like it got rubbed. And coming back over here into the living room, there's a couple spots. Again, if you have something heavy that's got all the weight coming to a certain spot, you got to put it on a, yeah, that's where their couch was, and so
and we'll put those furry things underneath their couches and chairs.
Here's Mary and Scout. Scout's doing his job. Makeshift muzzle on him. They're probably not going to use this fireplace because Mary's COPD, but it was all inspected and cleaned and is in good shape. There's drapes down here. Walls and everything are, and
I just noted
a little bit of overspray.
In various places around.
Yep, that's not going to be a problem. We've got that. But all the lights are working. All light bulbs should be in place. This is lighted there. You can take a quick peek down here at the cellar. It's pretty rustic. There is a sump pump. There shouldn't be standing water down here anymore. There used to be. But if you do store stuff in here, you probably want to have it in a Rubbermaid, especially if it's on that deal below. And just check it in the winter, because water does come in through there and run along and then into the sump pump and pump out. So the only way it would accumulate water is if the sump pump failed.
Right. Looked like there was something coming in under the stairs that you're standing on.
Okay.
Just I mean, it's moist stairs, not running.
Okay.
You know.
All right. And then this is there's a CO2 detector, another smoke detector there. There's another one over there by the furnace. And there was one in the laundry room. So that's the carbon monoxide detector down low. And in here again, there's some, where some of the paint touched the stuff, but another smoke detector there.
There's some
little bit of cracking on the wall. Yeah, some of that's the combination of the sheetrock and that lath and plaster. A little bit of scuffs over here, but a little bit of overspray up there. In the closet, clean and empty. Door's closed right now, but we'll hit that real quick. It's got carpet in it. And yeah. Okay. All right, so heading down the hall. And again, this flooring in here is in real good shape.
It is, just a couple of spots.
Yep.
Yes.
Here. And then this here is the vinyl in the bathroom. And all the lights are working. The light and fan up here work. So we'll turn that off, and this is all cleaned. Good to go. Again, there's just some miscellaneous paint that's hit when we did that piece there. But coming here, there's looking out onto the back deck. There is a chip in the door where it looks like somebody tried to pry it open once upon a time. We're going to get that fixed. Stairwell, a few nicks going up. There is no rail. We talked about that, and we can add that if they'd like. We didn't put it up there because it was a little narrow. But if they decide to use the upstairs and want the rail, they're going to let me know. Here's the other required carbon monoxide detector. Another bedroom, another smoke detector in it. This is the water side bedroom. Looks like there might be a little hole in the wall down there. A little discoloration here to the right of the window. Again, the closets are empty and clean. And this in here has all been cleaned as well. And then this here, there's a little chip that was in the door. That's original. A little crack here. Just the wood's cracked some.
This door here in the closet is
coming back to this door.
definitely warped.
What? Oh, a little warped. Yeah. Oh yeah.
No big deal. It's just there.
Yep. No sweat. That's not going to be something that you did. And then here is just the other side. This would be the north side, and there's some phone line and stuff in there. And then this is just kind of the area. A little bit of scratches here, you know, when you come up the steps. Pretty standard stuff. Coming into here, got a couple of dings in the floor. This one's got a little hole and some things there. Those are all cleaned out and empty. A little bit of a chip over here in the molding or dirt on it, I'm not sure which.
Smoke alarms there.
Yep, another smoke alarm in here. So I've got lots of smoke alarms in here. And this is just kind of on our closet. I guess that's just an air freshener that the last tenants had in there, and I just left it in there. And then this closet here, this is a battery operated light. I think the batteries are dead because I noticed it didn't work the other day. So I'm going to try to update those for you before you get here. I think it's just 3 triple or double A's. Okay, anything on your list that we haven't already noted? Got some scratching here on the floor.
Yeah.
And this vent deal over here, it's got a couple of chunks missing out of it. That's normal, or not normal, it's the way I got it. I've also let them know that if they want to use this area and put in a garden out here, where the couple tenants go ahead a garden, they're welcome to do so.
I think we got everything that's on the list.
Okay. There's a little hole in the door up here, up high. A little chip there. I'll kind of scan our way down as long as it's still recording if I see anything new, but it kind of gives a good overview of the ceilings and floors. Okay, and they're coming down. Okay. And so coming out here, this door, the deadbolt is not working, and it's broken there, and a little chunk there. I think somebody might have locked themselves out and tried to see if they could sneak their way in, and it didn't work out so hot. But okay, I think that's it. It's all in good, clean shape, and Scout is still on the job. Hello, buddy boy. How are you?
Nope.
So again, I think we got a pretty good idea. And this room here was the one with really a lot of damage on the floor. And again, the kitchen was all nice and clean and good shape. All the appliances working. And mud room. There's one bulb out here. I'm going to try to get that replaced if they have them. I assume you can get those. I've never tried. And we're giving them 2 garbage cans too. And what I think I'm going to do is give you a set of keys for now, the set that I gave you to take with you. And then when you come back, we'll give you a second set.
Okay.
Okay? This door, nobody's ever really used it. I did trim the rose bush back some though for you. So if you wanted to, you could. And I think I know why there's not as many broken windows in here. I think we actually replaced some of them. I think I had my buddy back in the day replace a few of the from. Yeah, I think what we did is we took some of the old windows and cut the glass out of them and used it so it would still be the warbly, you know, old glass, and kind of try to keep this as original as possible. But yeah, and there's a few things, some hose bib covers. I'm not sure what that is. I noticed that the other day. It looks like it goes on a 50-gallon drum or something. I'm not sure, but I'll check it out and either get it out of here or doors are all empty and clean. Yeah, so okay. Anything else that you want to have noted? You feel is noteworthy?
Would you have any objections to us putting up an occasional screen?
On the windows?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. If you want to do that, you're welcome to.
And I noticed there's only one outlet in that lower bedroom.
Okay.
And is that a big deal to put a nice heavy-duty extension cord in there?
Well, as long as it doesn't blow the breaker, you know what I mean, you gotta be careful. Those are on arc fault